Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Muriel, this nurse Muriel. To my new subscribers, hey, welcome to my channel. To my oldies but goodies, welcome back. So today, y'all, I called off from work today from my full-time job because I was tired and I just wasn't feeling it, y'all. So I looked on the schedule and I saw there were 3 nurses, and I said, okay, well, when I work, we work with 2, so they're gonna work with 2 today. You know, you can really get by with 2 nurses. I called off. All the other nurses be calling off. I almost felt bad about calling off because, you know, it would have been good to have 3 nurses, but y'all, I just wasn't feeling it. My ankle's not feeling it. And I say my ankles, y'all, it don't be the side, it don't be my ankles, it be the front of my, like the bridge of my foot. And they started hurting last night when I was at work, and I was like, I ain't going tomorrow, y'all. I'm just going, why are they honking at me? I'm just going to take today off. And so that's what I did. But yesterday, y'all, I worked my PRN. I did a full 12-hour shift, and it wasn't bad. It's just that, you know, I had some patients who had acuity levels. One acuity was because of the behavior, and another patient, it was, child, I'm gonna just give this a little bit of advice to nurses out there who, I assume all nurses know this, but I guess you can't assume anymore. If you have a patient and your patient's blood pressure is lower than 90/50, please call your MD, okay? Call the MD. Walked in, got report. Was a little late, not gonna lie to y'all. Didn't get to work till 7 o'clock, like 7:25. Okay, was getting report from the nurse, and I was told in report patient's blood pressure was 68 over like 42. And so I'm looking like, okay. And I said, well, did you notify the doctor? The nurse told me they checked it like 6 something that morning. That's what it was. And I was like, oh, well, I said, now you know. And she was like, I know. And I said, well, did you document that blood pressure? And they were like, yeah. I said, girl, if you gonna take the blood pressure and not follow up on it, do not document it. I said, now you know that looks. She was like, I know. So then she made a quick call to the doctor. The doctor said to give a liter of fluids or whatever. Y'all, do not document something like that if you're not going to follow up on it. Another piece of advice is my daughter need to put that seatbelt on. That beeping. Y'all, I got my kids in the car. The money I made yesterday, I put some aside to pay some bills, and we about to spend the rest. I said I wasn't going to call off a day and sit home. I'm not doing that. I called off for the day, and I'm going to enjoy this beautiful Sunday. So I have my son in the back, and my oldest daughter is on the other side, and we about to go out to eat, do a little shopping. I just left UPS. Mr. back here ordered something on Amazon on my account that was $90-something. So I just went and returned it to UPS to get my money because he's been ordering off Amazon. And so I changed my password. I stopped the automatic password thing. I changed the password, and I made sure I log out each time. Come to find out, there was a Chrome tab that was open on my phone that I didn't even know about that had Amazon logged in. So he's been ordering stuff from that Chrome tab. So the $97 thing arrived, and I just took that to UPS to get a refund for that. But child, anywho. So anyway, if you have a patient whose blood pressure is extremely low, put that patient in Trendelenburg. I can't pronounce it, y'all. Y'all know my southern drawl. Put them in Trendelenburg, which is their head down and their feet up. And of course, the doctor is going to order some fluids. When I got to work, the patient had just completed during the night shift a bag of fluids. So I'm assuming the patient already had a low BP for that patient to be receiving normal saline. But when I looked in the history, there was no low BP documented aside from the one this nurse documented. And this BP she got this after the patient had already completed the fluids. She said when she came in last night, the patient was completing the fluids. So, and she worked a 12-hour shift. So anyway, the doctor ordered some more fluids, and the doctor said once you bolus this, if the blood pressure doesn't get where you want it to be, then send the patient out. Okay, so before I started the fluids, I put the patient in Trendelenburg. The patient's blood pressure came up to like 84/60. Okay, I started the fluids. Of course, they wanted us to bolus the fluids, but I don't know anything about this patient. I'm not going to bolus fluids. I don't know, you know, I really don't know anything. I'm just meeting the patient, but I do know she needs these fluids. So I didn't necessarily bolus the fluids on her, but I did do it for the fluids to run at like 200 mLs an hour. And so she got those fluids. She's nonverbal outside of just making noises every now and then. But I rechecked her blood pressure, and I got the blood pressure up to like 107 over, like, I think it was like 107 over 68. So I took the patient out of Trendelenburg. Mind you, the fluids are still going, because even though I got it set at 200, we don't have IV pumps. I forgot to mention this, so it's on a dollar flow. So anyway, 200 on a dollar flow, maybe running at 100, because you know, y'all know it's due to positioning and stuff like that. The fluids may run at the set rate, it may not. A dollar flow, y'all, is when you dial the little knob up on the IV thing to set the fluids to run at a certain rate, but there's no guarantee, because sometimes it's positional and all that. I put her in Trendelenburg, took her out of Trendelenburg, rechecked it, it was like 68 over something. I was like, okay, because it's because I took her out of Trendelenburg, but she hadn't gotten the fluids in good yet. So I put her back in Trendelenburg, and I increased the rate up to 300, because y'all know on those dial flows, when you have to dial the thing, sometimes the rate is, a lot of it is positional. Sometimes you'll think it's dripping, it's not dripping. There was a lot of fluids in the bag, so I knew it wasn't dripping at the 200 rate like it was supposed to be. So hold on. So y'all, where I stopped? Okay, so I put her back in Trendelenburg, and it came up. So I put her back in Trendelenburg. It came up to like 107 over 68, something like that. So I was like, okay. So I increased the fluids, like I said, to 300. It started dripping a little faster, and I took her out of Trendelenburg. I said, now if her blood pressure holds now, then I'm good. So I took her out of Trendelenburg for about, I'm gonna say about 2 hours, y'all, and I let the fluids run. Her blood pressure before I left that night, the next blood pressure was 115 over, I think it was like 68 or something like that. So the blood pressure did come up. And so I said, okay. So I let the oncoming nurse know. I said, well, I was able to get her blood pressure up. It was the same nurse that left the night before. I was able to get her blood pressure up. This was the last blood pressure, and I checked it at right around 6 p.m. And this was her out of Trendelenburg. I said, however, I said the fluids are done. She will probably, her blood pressure will probably drop again because the fluids are done. But recheck it in about an hour. And if her blood pressure holds, she's good. If not, you will probably have to send her out. And that's how I left it. So during my shift, I was able to keep her blood pressure up. So that was one issue. Another issue, had a patient that was trying to get out of all the doors. It's just, y'all, it's a lot was going on yesterday. I was tired. I was doing a lot of running around. It wasn't no treatment nurse, so I had to do my treatments. I wasn't even able to get all my treatments done. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I was only able to get 3 treatments done, and it was like 6 that had to be done. I was only able to get 3 done, but the night nurse told me, because I was gonna do them. I was gonna go ahead and do them after I reported off, but she was like, girl, don't worry about it, because I do those other 3, I do them anyway every night, so don't worry about it. So she went ahead and took care of those, but it was a rough day, y'all. But I worked hard for that money yesterday, y'all, and I'm about to spend, me and my kids about to enjoy that money. Well, some of my kids, all of them not with me. But so right now we are heading to KiKis Waffle and Chicken. I think that's the name of it. My daughter said she ate there before and the food was good, and so we're gonna go there. We're gonna eat. I just left the UPS store, and after that, y'all know I'm rolling into didis. I was looking for something to keep us out all day. Y'all probably say, girl, you was just out in the street spending money on spring break. I was, and I want to go out and spend. You know, every time you step outside your house, you spend $100. So, all right, y'all, we walking into KiKis. All right, y'all. So we finished KiKis and Waffle. Kiki Waffle and Chicken. I don't know what it's called, y'all. It was good. Y'all saw I had the grilled pork chop. I'm trying to do better, y'all. So that was good. And now I'm coming over here to this furniture store. I've been dealing with this furniture store, y'all, since I was like 20. Y'all saw me get my living room set from my bedroom set from here. I think I showed y'all when I was bedroom shopping. I got my bedroom set from here, and that's just about all the way paid off already. So I'm gonna go see if I can add a stove onto my account. What I do, y'all, is I make my primary payment and then I make a principal only payment so I can avoid all those high interest fees with these companies. And so that's why I have no problem adding on to these companies, because when you don't have all the money at one time to buy something, you can come to these type of companies and you can get it. Now, like I said, the interest rate be high, but to beat interest rate, make principal only payments and knock that stuff down. So my bedroom set is almost already paid off, so I'm gonna come look here. Yeah, and then we're gonna go over to my favorite didis, y'all. So let's go in here and see what they got. Maybe they have a stove back there in the back for like $500. The only thing I don't like is the delivery charge is expensive. It's like $180 now. Back to my other favorite spot.
No, I'm certified. They know I don't be playing. I be in the studio.
Hey y'all, so I didn't record in didis, but I'm gonna show y'all what I got. Some of the stuff is a little too big. Just a little whatnot, y'all. Not too much. So I bought this mattress cover. I'm hoping it fits my bed. King size mattress cover. This one, it says it's like spill resistant, so that's why I need it. So yeah, king size mattress cover. And then I bought this. This is just a king size little throw blanket, y'all. Not a throw blanket, but a little blanket. It was only $9.99. It's I just bought this. I actually didn't buy this for myself. I bought this for my boyfriend because he need a cover, child. And it's a little, it was only $9.99. Yeah. Now I bought this for my house, my new house when I move, because this is the color. This is going to be one of the colors in my bedroom and my bathroom. And when I saw this and it was only $2.99, it's a throw blanket, I had to get it because it's the color, one of the colors that my bathroom's going to be. I also bought this shower curtain lining because y'all see the color. That's going to be, like I said, my bedroom, my bathroom. So my bathroom for my bedroom will be this color, the same color like sage, and that's all throughout this liner. And then I'm going to find a sage shower curtain to put in front of this, but this is going to be the liner. It's color hard. I didn't know. But these shoes, I thought they remind me of my grandmother. Y'all know things from back in the day is coming back in style. Like, ain't these cute, Mama?
Man, it's cute. I was looking at them in your thing. I said, this lady here.
I love, y'all know I got an obsession with shoes. And
you got 1,000 pairs in that closet.
I got so many pairs of shoes. Y'all already know. Y'all saw. Y'all didn't even see half of my shoes. I just showed y'all that rack. I got 2 more racks hanging in my closet that's full of shoes off to the side. Y'all didn't even see those. Those have like a lot of my sandals, but I thought these were so cute. I think these would be cute this summer too, with a nice little summer dress, like a little, you know, the little ones that have the collar and they button. I think these would be cute with a dress like Therese 2 shirts. So a Scooby-Doo shirt, getting him ready for the summer, y'all. It's getting cool. I mean, it's getting warm, even though it was cold this morning, but it's getting warm. So just some little t-shirts. This is another one. I thought the style of this one, the colors were nice. So I bought him this $5.99. Just a little shirt he could wear with some little denim shorts this summer. And that's all I bought from here. It was $71, which wasn't bad. No, $61, which wasn't bad. The most expensive thing was the mattress cover. Y'all may not know. Some of y'all who are new, y'all may not know. So I have a house. I purchased a house 6 years ago, and when I got the house, I loved the house. You know, just so happy to purchase a home. I got it before inflation, so my house didn't cost a whole lot of money. I guess when I bought it 6 years ago, that probably seemed like a lot of money. But what I got approved for, I didn't even use the full amount of my approval to purchase my home. And I also got approved when I was an LPN. And so it went on for my LPN income at the time. And I think at that time I wasn't making any more than like $50,000 a year. And so what I got approved for, I was able to find in a nice neighborhood now. I'm in a nice neighborhood. It has a HOA. It's a nice neighborhood. And I found me a 2-level 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath home. Fenced in backyard, you know, just a nice subdivision. And after being there, after about 2 years, y'all, see my order ready, just got a notification. After being there for, and I don't know why I didn't add these hygiene products on the Walmart order. Didn't realize it was empty. After being there for 2 years, y'all, I already knew that I was gonna leave. Like, I already knew that I wasn't gonna be able to stay in there for another 15 years. Because for one, it's 2 level, and I purchased my house. I was 40, or I think I was 40 when I closed on it. And I was like, my knees ain't gonna be able to sustain walking up and down these stairs. And I didn't get a house that had a bathroom on the bottom. I had a room or bathroom. It has half a bath on the bottom level, but there isn't no bedroom on the bottom level. And my knees are not gonna be able to sustain walking up and down those steps. So after being there 2 years, I already in my mind was saying I'm gonna get something else. I didn't know if it was gonna be like renting an apartment or whatever. And in my mind at that time, I was saying that this house, I'm gonna leave this house for my kids. So I started paying more towards my house, like principal only payments, making $300 and $350 a month principal only payments to knock down the principal of the house on what I owed on it. But at the time I purchased my house, I was still in school. I was in my last semester of my RN program. Just imagine that, in the RN program and purchasing a house at the same time. So yeah, I was in my last semester, and after I graduated, like I said, after 2 years, I started paying more to the principal. And then around 2022, I made the decision that, you know, I think I want a mobile home. Oh, dang, how can I get in here? Dang. I made the decision. I was like, you know what? I think I want a mobile home. So I live in the Southeast, for those of you who don't know. And there's a lot of mobile home living down here. And mobile homes are just so cozy to me. So cozy. And I decided that I want me a mobile home. I want me a mobile home. I want me a double wide mobile home. At first, I wanted all the big 4-bedroom and 2.5 baths and just all that, because I was in the mind of, oh, my children would be probably staying there. And I thought about it, I was like, I got this house for my kids. My kids are staying in this house. I don't need that big old triple wide or whatever, you know, luxurious mobile home. So I started looking. Me and my daughter would go look at mobile homes because she was wanting a mobile home too. And I saw some. They were so nice, but y'all, this was post C-19, and them prices on mobile homes was inflated to the max. I mean, 200,000, 150,000. Y'all know, just 10 years ago, you could get a mobile home for like $50,000, a double wide. You know, and now they all are 150, 130, 125. I was like, I'm opposed to spending more than $100,000 on a mobile home. And so I'm just kind of like biding my time. I'm not really ready to purchase right now, but I know I'll be ready this year. I'll be ready. But if the prices are not ready, then I'm not going to do it, because I'm not spending $100,000 on a mobile home. I know, you know, they're spending it, but I'm not going to do it. I know mobile homes are not stable like that. I know the foundation is not stable. I know the walls is not stable. I know I'm probably going to have to rebuild the mobile home basically after I'm in it for like 5 months, start doing 5 years. You want to go in? You going in for anything? Doing rebuilding. So I'm just going to, but hopefully by the end of the year, or you can put it down. Hopefully by the end of the year, I should be able to get into my mobile home. So I'm purchasing things now to furnish, basically have that whole mobile home furnished when I moved in, because I learned that from my daughter. Before my daughter moved out and got her apartment, she basically purchased everything for her apartment and had it stored in my garage. So when she moved to her apartment was basically fully furnished. I mean, down to the extras, the ice makers, and just all the extra stuff. All right, y'all, so I am ending this vlog. We didn't do a whole lot. I want to get back out in the streets. My daughter want to ride to Charleston. We would get there too late for me, because it's a 2-hour ride, and then I have to come back today, and it's already 4 o'clock. We wouldn't get there till a little after 6. Then we would have to get back on the road like about 8 o'clock. So it's not worth it to me. Had she said that earlier this morning, we could have took that ride. But so anyway, I'm heading home. I guess this will be it for me for the day. I guess I'm coming home with some money. So I'm off Monday and Tuesday. Knowing me though, I'm probably gonna go somewhere and pick up 6 hours tomorrow because what I'm gonna do all day tomorrow. I was in the stores. Anyway, y'all, so I'm gonna close it out, y'all. I'm gonna close out the vlog right here.